solving equations with variables on both sides, and distributive property on both sides. These are the steps we are going to follow. First, we are going to apply the distributive property to both sides of the equation. Then we will move all the variables to one side. We will get all the numbers to the other side, and then we will isolate the variable and solve. Again, a personal preference is drawing the line at the equal sign. That helps me keep track of what is on each side of the equation. That way, whatever I do to one side of the equation, I can do to the other. The first step is to distribute on both sides of the equation. Distribute means to multiply. So I am going to take this 9 and I am going to multiply it to both of the terms on the inside of the parentheses. 9 times p is 9p. 9 times -4 is -36. We know this 4 is negative because of the minus in front of it. So 9 times -4 is -36. We know this 36 is negative because of the minus in front of it. Now it is time to distribute on this side of the parentheses. We are going to take the 3 and distribute it to both of the terms on the inside of the parentheses on this side. 3 times 2p is 6p. 3 times a positive 6 is a positive 18. We know this 6 is positive because of the plus sign in front. So 3 times positive 6 is a positive 18. We're making our 18 positive by putting a plus sign. Do not leave any weird gaps or spaces when you are writing equations. Showing a positive number in an equation, you need to put a plus sign. Okay, so we have done our distributive property. Now it's time to get all of our variables on one side. Variables are the letters in the equation, and we like to get our letters to the left. So in this equation, we need to get this 6p to the left-hand side. To do that, we need to get rid of it over here. To get rid of it over here, we need to do the opposite. Since this 6 is positive, there's no negative in front of it, so we know that it's positive. To get rid of a positive 6p, we need to do the opposite, which is a negative 6p, or subtract 6p. That will eliminate the p on this side and bring all of the letters to the left. 9 minus 6, the minus 6 also shows the negative, so since we subtracted 6 on this side, we will subtract 6 on this side. 9 minus 6 is 3. Then we need to bring down the rest of the equation. We have a minus 36 or a negative 36, so we need to bring that down. Then we have a positive 18, so we just bring down our 18. Now we are left with 3p minus 36 equals 18. Remember, our line is our equal sign. Now that we've gotten all of our variables to the left, it's time to move all of our numbers to the other side. The other side would be to the right. So we have our letters to the left. Now we need to get this negative 36 or this minus 36 out of here. We need to get rid of it. We need to move all of our numbers to the right. To get rid of a minus 36, we need to do the opposite. That means we need to add 36. A minus 36 and a plus 36 will cancel out. That means we have gotten rid of it. Whatever we do to one side, we need to do to the other. 18 plus 36 is 54. Now we need to bring down our 3p because we still have 3p equals 54. Our p is not by itself, but we do have all of our letters to the left and our numbers to the right. Our p is being multiplied by 3. A letter next to a number means multiplication. So our last step is to isolate the variable and solve. To undo multiplication, we are going to need to divide to solve. So, since p is being multiplied by 3, The opposite would be to divide by 3 to get p by itself. Whatever we do to one side, we need to do to the other. That means p equals 18. First we distributed, then we moved all of our variables to the left, all of our numbers to the right, we isolated the variable and solved.